in a meeting, and he started saying, I'm your cousin. I'm like, what? I'm your cousin. I'm like, what are you talking about, Reggie? I thought I knew nobody or had any blood ties down here. Here he is. We found out that we're relatives. Yes. And didn't even know it. I was at family reunions that he didn't attend, and he was at some that I didn't attend. So we never knew. Anyway, this is my cousin, Reginald Stewart, everybody. Run away, help us. All right. Let me get you up and going.
All right, Reggie.
Thank you.
Go, Reggie.
When she gets this runaway Buckers farm, also we were cowboy and cowgirl camp. That's how we originally started out. When we first came to the community, we had actually my wife, Brenda Stewart. Can you raise your hand?
Hey, Brenda.
April will be 29 years she's been putting up with me.
Wow.
So, but when we started out, and I'm hoping I'm doing this right, we purchased 8 acres. And this is where we run the camp for. How many of you are here because you want to get rich farming? Raise your hand. Right. How many of you are here because you had a dream? Right. That's what this is. A dream. This is where we started.
She'll advance it for you. Get ready.
Thank you. And I am one of the Pembroke Farming family members that probably need to be in the technical group because I am totally non-technical. But because of my association with fish farmers and meeting great people out here, Miss Covington, the Anthonys, the Thurmans, I've learned a lot from these people. And as we begin to go to the places that we've been, this is what definitely Miss Irene. Definitely Miss Irene. Miss Irene came in and took us under her wings and became our mentor. And out of some of these things are things that she led us into. As you see, farmers, we come to believe that this is the farmers for the future. If you're doing this, and how many of you here are over 30? Raise your hand. You need some of these. Be it grandkids, be it neighbors, be it whoever. You need some of these because this is the future. This is the only way the farming is going to continue to go on. And that's what we kind of specialized in, was dealing with the youth. Was dealing with the youth. As you can see, we were growing a bunch of stuff. And as you can see, also, in dealing with the youth, you have an overpopulation of weeds. Because nobody likes to pull weeds. Okay, I need another technical assistance over here. I beg your pardon? Okay. Everybody that's finished eating, if you're finished eating, I need you to stand. Because see, I'm kind of uncomfortable. This is not a place that I usually be at. So I need y'all to help me get comfortable. Okay, so if you can stand for a minute. You're so close, you're so close. You're so close. What we do on the farm, when we had the young people there and as we began to get different groups, we had young people from out of the city, we had young people from out here. And the thing that we needed to do was to get them familiarized with who they were. I can't go back step. That's it? Yeah. Oh, okay. I don't even like that.
We got that on tape.
Okay. But this is what we did to familiarize ourselves. I would say, hey everybody, and I probably should have started this way, which is a simple introduction. You would respond by saying, what? At the time, they addressed me as Brother Stewart. Okay? So, we're going to do this. Sister Stewart, I hope your hands are free. Can you start us off? And it's really simple. And we're not going, while Miss Anthony is assisting us, we're not going to go through the whole process, but we're going to begin. Okay? Can you clap?
Yes.
Hey, everybody. Hey.
Let's clap. Together. Okay. Clap. 2, 3. You need to address me. And as it went on, you began to know who this person was. You began to know who that person was.
All right.
Because as common introduction, hey, how are you? My name is Brother Stewart. Okay. So, get your clap together. Listen to me, then follow me. I feel a little more comfortable now.
We need choir crowd.
It's still doing. You know what? Because I'm not technical, it's not working.
Okay.
But I don't need that to work to tell you about who I am, what I do, and what I love. And that's fine. I came to Pembroke from Chicago, grew up on the west side of Chicago. I want to say 18 years ago. And as I said, you got a chance to see the farm. It was a dream. And as the dream began to manifest itself, when we first came out here, we did not own anything. We were renting. And as we began to make this part of our home and became part of the community, the Lord opened the door for us to be able to purchase not just a home, but 8 acres. And on that 8 acres, we built our home. So it really became ours. And I just want to encourage you people, as you get into the technical and all of the know-how and the knowledge, I want to tell you to also don't forget why or what originally brought you out here. Because sometimes it can be discouraging. It can be hard. Okay? But the most important thing is, what was the love that originally brought you here? When I found out that I could grow so many different things out here, I heard somebody say earlier about they told you the soil was bad out here and, nothing good comes out of Pembroke. And I want to tell you, I believe the myth also. And it's not true. Anything that you take time and put an effort in, you're able to grow. We're right there at that screen.
On that screen and just advance each slide at a time.
Okay, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Can you guys see this from the side? And that's just basically what we do with the young people. Millions was something that we were growing that season. We also were recipients to receive Sarah Grant. And Sarah Grant allowed us to do a lot of the stuff that we began to do. Once we began to do it, we began to make it our staple mark. And as you see, Going to the next slide, not only did we do vegetables, we also did turkeys. And the thing about turkeys is that you cannot name this stuff. Christmas and Thanksgiving sounds good. That's great. But you have to remember, these things are going to be processed. They came, served their purpose, and tasted well. Next slide. Not only did we do turkeys, we also did chickens, which Miss Irene was a great help in doing this, because we found out that she grows chickens, and it was like, well, that sounds difficult and hard. But she said, come on in, let me show you. And as we began to learn things from her, it made things a lot easier to have somebody that you can call up and say, hey, listen, I got something getting in my chicken house. I don't know what it is. What do I do? And they know, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. Next slide, please. Also, again, dealing with the youth. Homegrown farmers. That's my grandson, and that's a young man that went to, that goes to church with me. And this was, if you saw them now, they don't look like that. And the reason I'm saying this is because if you start them young and you get them started, and they like it, even if they don't like it, but you just get them to do what they need to do, they'll begin to get a knack for it. And as they begin to get a knack for it, they'll become the farmers of the future. And we have two families in the community that are proof of that. And that's the Anthonys and the Thurmans. And it's so important to involve young people in this. And as we began the Runaway Buckers, we found out that after they started this way and they came to camp, next slide, please. Actually, can you go down one and go back up? We began to find out that after they went from that young stage, they got older. And they didn't want to do nothing for free. So we had an opportunity to have a summer program where we're able to put them in jobs. And this is one of our counselors from the camp, but also dealing with the farm. And as they began to learn, because they figured they was getting paid, they learned some stuff. Everybody needs an incentive. And when you find out what the most important incentive is and you can pass it to them, they'll learn some stuff. So if we can go back up. We also had new books. As you begin to find out where your niche is, what you really want to do, I say anything that you think you want to do it. And as you begin to grow and find out, maybe this is not what I really want to do, then it's easy to trade off. But guess what? If you become good at it, you got to stick with it. That you don't become good at, you begin to eliminate. And as you begin to eliminate stuff, you find out that you can focus more on where your niche is. I found out my niche was mustard, turnip, greens. That was my niche. You know why was my niche? Anybody.
You love to eat them.
Because I love to eat them. That was one of the reasons. I still work a full-time job. I still work a full-time job. I drive back and forth to Chicago on a daily basis. So I needed something that was going to grow, require me as less maintenance as possible, easy for me to pick, easy for me to sell. How many people love greens in this room? See, I'm going to give all y'all my cards. So greens. What I'm saying is that depending on your situation, and I know we come from different areas, you have to find out what's going to benefit you, what's to your benefit. Not just jump into it because somebody else said that they were doing it, or because somebody said that they're paying $5 a pound for this item. You have to evaluate and see what's going to be beneficial for you. And after you find that out, it becomes so much easier. And then once you get your system together, it's beautiful. Pembroke Farm and Family. That was our, I think that was the Harvest Fest.
No,
workshop. Was a workshop we did. That was a workshop. At the time, I was vice president of Pembroke Farm and Family. And there were things that we did. We learned, we did workshops. We did giving back to the community. How many of you participated or come to our Harvest Fest? Okay. And that's where what we did was each farmer would bring what they specialized in or what they grew, and we would prepare it, and we would invite everybody to come to taste the bountiful harvest. Okay? Harvest Fest. That's the food.
And this thing here is one of Miss Irene's famous turkeys.
And I tell you, if you wasn't in the first line, we didn't get in. One of the best things going at the meal. You know. Two things I want to emphasize is I'm not technical.
Nope, not.
But put me in some dirt. Put me in some dirt. My water system. I have a gas-driven pump for my irrigation, so I don't have to drain my water from the house. Don't have to worry about my water bill is my gas bill to run my pump. That's it. My irrigation is self-made. Figured it out. Got me some sprinklers. Ran the hoses. Did it beautiful. You know. When you have a passion for this, there's no failure. None. You know. The only time when failure comes is when you give up. And right now, with the way things are going, and the food that they're preparing for us to eat, it ain't no time to give up. Because if you can't see where it came from, if I can't say I got this from, if I can't say I got it from Clyde and I know what Clyde grows, I wouldn't trust it. You tell me something that came from Mexico, something that came from South Carolina, that meant it took it at least 2 days to get here. But if I know it came from your backyard, your greenhouse, and I know I can get to you in less than an hour's time, and you can tell me I'm busy today, go on out there and pick what you need and we'll straighten it out. That's great. We also develop relationships. Everyone here needs to know who we all are. Because you don't know what you might need us for. As I said, non-technical. Brother Jones, who's now the vice president of Pembroke Farm and Family. Wait, Brother Jones.
Hello.
He put my presentation together.
All right.
As we begin to network, there's no scale that we can't cover. Okay? If we don't network, there are going to be a lot of spaces that we're going to fall into, that we're not going to be successful in, that there are going to be problems. You know? Do I do questions, John?
Yeah.
Any questions?
You ask some more now.
All right. So that meant that my presentation wasn't bad.
Okay.
Right? Okay. As you all begin to grow in this, how many people already have property? Okay. How many people already have property in Pembroke? How many people have property from ancestors, history, family, Mississippi, Alabama, so on and so forth? Anybody? Okay. The reason I'm asking this is because of the importance of passing on. My love is the young people. I just love young people. The reason I love young people is because they're sponges. And if you don't put anything out there for a sponge to absorb, it will absorb everything. So I've come to share my love of farming with young people. These people are almost 17, 18, 19 years old. Where's Teresa? Teresa Hogan. And I'm just going to use these two people as an example. Teresa Hogan and Samaya McIntosh. Can you stand? When I met Teresa, she was about that age. Out here in Pembroke, right? And that's Teresa now. Understand what I'm saying? Because I knew her from there to now, we've developed a relationship. And as I see her going through Pembroke, it's still, hey, hug, greetings. You know what I'm saying? And guess what I know about Teresa? That half of y'all might not grow. No, she can grow. Almost anything I can grow.
Yes, she can.
And some stuff she might do better than me at. Because, huh? Right. When you begin to find out that there are so many other things that you can expose young people to. Don't. We have brought the gap this far. Let's bring it back in. Let's find out what are they interested in. If you can get them started in simple farming, then just open the door to all kind of science, biology, and all that stuff. And then guess what? After you get to farming and you teach them that after we grow this, we can make money. That sounds like economics to me. And we need to make sure that we're passing this stuff on. Don't just stop here. Find a young person. Share with a young person. Make them understand that it is greater than what they see. Because right now what they're seeing is bling bling, boom boom. Say, bling bling, boom boom. What's the bling bling? All that glitters, all that money, all that look like is prosperous. What's the boom boom? Boom boom, two things. Boom boom, bang, bang. Boom boom, they become deaf because they only hear boom boom, boom boom, boom boom, boom boom. And in that music, as it registers in their mind, it's calling women out of their name. It's saying you ain't tough unless you chop somebody. It's saying that you as an African American ain't, oh, did I say that? But that's what they're hearing. We have to put more positive stuff in their ear. Farming is much greater than just growing something looking to make some money. Or just filling a dream. It passes on from generation to generation. Those that said that they had farm and families back from Alabama and Mississippi, that's from generation to generation. We can't stop passing on. You all are here. Find some young people to pass on. My farm is on 2000 Road. If you want to come visit, you're more than welcome to visit. Right now, I have no chickens, no goats, no vegetables. Why? Because I got all kind of snow. Y'all, is it close? Say that again. That wasn't my niche. How can I run up and down the road from here to 159th 5 days a week, and then I'm on snow duty, so guess what? Every time it snows, guess where I am? Running up and down that highway. How much sense would it make to have horses, goats, chickens, and I'm not even at home? My wife loves me dearly, but she ain't going out to water no horses with some degree to break up ice, to feed, to make sure the goats got water, to make sure the chickens got their light on. That's what I'm saying. Find your niche. I came out starting out with horses. Right. Rodeo. Yeah! I got two old. I got two round. Some stuff just don't work no more. Y'all feel what I'm saying?
You go down the whole show stops.
So when we get to the place of being able to say, if I get rid of the horse, is it going to be cost effective or is it going to cost me something? if I stop doing chickens over the winter, is it going to be cost effective or cost me something?
Put them up in the freezer, raise them in the summer, put them in the freezer.
And that's the deal. What is it, 9 weeks?
Yeah.
9 weeks. 9 weeks. I can go back. Can you go back to that picture right there, Jahari?
There you take.
My tape? Okay.
Sidekick.
8 to 9 weeks.
Nice.
And you can flip them over. See, I came from the city. And to get a pack and flip it over, hey, it was on. You know what I'm saying? I found something else to flip. Not only can I eat them, I can sell some. Not only that, if I got a bunch of them, after I done come from Arthur, Illinois, processing them, and the state boy pulled me over,
You don't go to jail.
I'll go to jail. If I got 2 pounds of something else in my car, I'm in trouble. Y'all feel what I'm saying? And until young people begin to see that they can flip something else
My man.
and make some money, and it didn't cost them nothing, was it cost effective or did it cost you something? I love Pembroke. To go back to Chicago now, it's too late. There's too many generations that I'm out of contact with. I go back to my old neighborhood and I try and tell them, young boys, man, y'all don't need to be out here like this. You know what they're going to tell me? They're going to shoot you. They're going to shoot me. Or they're going to tell me, old school. Old school. You need to go somewhere and sit down, man. You ain't been around here in 10, 20 years.
You don't get down like that.
Won't roll like that. But we say, I don't even say that no more, do we? I know. See, that shows I'm old school, right? we have to know who we're dealing with. If we're dealing with our children, our grandkids, our cousins, our nieces, our nephews, Mr. Brown's kids. And don't nobody say I look like Mr. Brown, or we don't have a problem. Okay? She said that already. You said it already. But what I'm saying is, we need to make sure that we're touching bases with the people that we really need to touch bases with. Like I said, I'm 52 years old. Do I look to be at 72 to be doing farming? Yes, I do. Along with Briera, Ayana.
Homegrown farm.
That's right. That's right. And guess what? Send them off to school for agriculture. You got a student out. I don't know what I want to do. Well, let me show you something. Let me share something with you. Y'all have obtained a wonderful group of knowledge sitting in these classes. Pass it on. Pass it on. I'm about done.
Oh, all right.
Step out. See, my nervousness done shook off. No, but I'm done. Don't stop.
All right. And other niches?
We got a partner who used to drive the bus
Uh-huh.
to take our children. We have Bible student day camp. And he
So
used to be
that's the collaboration right there. Rehoboth had a camp. They were doing a camp. They drove. They picked up Rehoboth's kids. They also brought them to the school for the lunch.
Yeah.
So they worked with the school.
Yeah.
Yeah, all collaboration. That's when you go. That's why you got to get to know your farmers.
Yes.
Get to know each other. You got to collaborate. There's so many things that you can do to collaborate. And he is one of the best sellers at the farmers market. We're going to bring him back because he got to teach y'all some techniques of how to sell to the people at the farmers market. Talk about charisma. I mean, the little old ladies especially be like, "Where's my Richie?" He put the charm on, I'm telling you. And he'd come out there with the big, the water.
John, my wife said,